Alright, I'm now streaming live to YouTube. Woo! What is going on, guys? Welcome to the stream. That moved a little bit there. There we go, perfect. Okay, awesome. Got my coffee, got the video up and running. Welcome to the party, everybody. Today we're going to be talking about all kinds of fun different things. A quick few notices for everyone as we start off the stream today. Going to have a quick little look at the market and go down the list here and look at some of the big news that's been happening. What's up, Jack Murdoch? Welcome to the party, man. We're going to be going down and looking at some of the news that's happening today. Big stuff out of Catalonia, what that might mean for cryptocurrencies, if anything, of course. And going down from there and looking at some of the ICO news that's coming on. 123 No Scope, what's up? Coin Quests, how's it going? SB, welcome, welcome. Salvatore, J Mr. Leroy, what's up? Aaron Shaline, how's it going? Shakedown 46, welcome to the stream. Slopestyle 2022, how's it going, man? How's it going? Welcome everybody. So today we are gonna have a quick little roundup of the market. Oh, good evening. Good evening to all the other crypto folks. It's the middle of the day here in New Zealand. Pile, yo from Australia, what's up, man? Early day over there as well. Hey, SJ made it to the first live stream. Welcome to the party. Oscar Cortez, Crypto Kiwi. Jula Stone, welcome, welcome. Estopa 99, hey, what's up? Estopa, isn't that a, is that an Argentinian band? I feel like it might be. That's alright, Slopestyle 2022. Doesn't matter if your Reese-team didn't do much, man. It's the thought that counts. It's the thought that counts. Good morning from Saudi. Good morning, good morning. Must be hot over there. Holy cow. Here it is 4 a.m., says Paolo Pinto. Wow, where are you at, Paolo? 4 a.m. You must be in... Are you in Spain, Paolo? Or are you in Portugal? Maybe Italy. Hi from Brazil. What's up? Andrea Morris, welcome, welcome. If at some point you can hit BMC, that would be awesome. Haha! Just after midnight in Argentina. I knew it. I knew it. I love Estopa, by the way. That guy's great. Okay. 11 p.m. in New York City. Welcome, 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 everybody from around the world. Welcome to the live stream. So, Bitcoin is up almost 18% on the week to all the doubters. Of course, here we go. Now, we might be seeing a bit of the effect because in 2 weeks' time, we have Bitcoin Gold coming on, so people might be starting to buy up that Bitcoin in anticipation of getting that hard fork coin. If we do see that happen, of course, the alts may take a bit of a hit. Could be a very good time to get some altcoins, but I'm not sure if... That's right, Jenny Lewis, smash that like button. Smash that like button. I'm not sure if the Bitcoin Gold is going to cause as much drama as the Bitcoin Cash fork did. Still some drama. You know, in the crypto world, we love our drama. It's a high drama place, guys, so there's definitely going to be some drama absolutely coming. But nevertheless, I think it'll be a little less drama than the Bitcoin Cash thing. But you never know. You never know. I've been reading about it and trying to, get myself up to speed on all the stuff that's going on with it. And I'm going to be doing a video about that in a few days for you guys. Really breaking everything down about 2x and Bitcoin Gold. And, of course, looking back at Bitcoin Cash and all that fun stuff. So... Bitcoin Silver. Oh, man. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on. Guys, one thing I did want to mention, if you are interested in hopping onto that COMSA ICO, got 2 hours and 22 minutes till it kicks off. I'm going to be getting involved. I think it's a great ICO, and I'm looking forward to getting involved in that one. So go ahead and check it out if you haven't checked it out yet. Another bit of news for you guys. If you are NAV coin enthusiasts, NAV is trying to get listed on Binance, so go over to Twitter, go find NavCoin, and retweet this tweet from them. Vote for NavCoin on Binance. You can be in to win 1,000 NAV. They're going to choose one person who retweeted and give them 1,000 NAV. So if you're a NavCoin enthusiast, get over there and get voting, guys. Hopefully we can get NavCoin listed over on Binance. That would, of course, be fantastic for NavCoin. And, of course, really great news for everyone who is holding it because that should see a nice little bump in the value. Again, Binance is awesome. Binance is awesome. I don't want Bitcoin to go back down to 1800, says 123 No Scope. Yeah, I don't think anybody does. All this forking, look, Bitcoin has showed itself to be amazingly resilient. It just keeps pushing forward regardless of what happens. Bitcoin seems to be unstoppable, but nevertheless, all of this drama, all of these forks, it confuses people. It takes away from the main message. It divides the community. And look, it is incredibly hard to get that going. Tony G, what's up? Yeah, man, that Combs ICL, I'm excited, man. A few hours away. The divisions in the Bitcoin community right now are very deep, and there's a lot of competing interests, a lot of people who stand to make millions of dollars off of this. I mean, look, guys, we're all small fish, you know, in comparison to the guys, you know, like Jihan Wu and you know, Roger Ver and all these guys have millions and millions of dollars worth of Bitcoin. They stand to gain massively or lose massively on any of these deals. So you understand why they're out there pushing these things so much. Can't get proof of staking out of my mind. Is this a good way to profit, says Oscar Cortez. Oscar, it depends on what coin you're staking, man. If you're staking, for example, Navcoin, 5%, man. Easy money. Easy money. If you're staking PivX, 5%. Easy money. There's a lot of good staking coins out there, so look around. 123 no scope. I'm thinking that history may repeat itself and people are going to sell off their SegWit to X coins and Bitcoin Gold, just like people did with Bitcoin Cash. Sell off and put it right back into Bitcoin. Very well may happen. Very well may happen. I'll be interested to see what is going to happen with all this drama. Anyway, we'll do a breakdown video of that in a few days for you guys, and you know, really try and get in some of the details here. Shiva, Mr. Lark, any thoughts on the upcoming Ripple Swell conference? Haven't seen that. That's not the conference with Ben Bernanke and all those guys, is it, Shiva? I really hope Swell bumps up the price of Ripple. I have massive amounts of Ripple, says Tony G. Oh, Ripple. Oh, Ripple. Ripple's gonna go one of these days, guys. You know, I'm not in it, but, you know, for all you guys out there who are invested in Ripple, I feel for you. Ripple's gonna definitely be popping back up one of these days. It's pretty low at the moment. Let's just pop open the chart here and have a quick look. Yeah, Ripple's down at 4,618 Satoshi. Don't worry, guys. Just stick with it. Ripple's got a long, long future ahead of it. The banks are just starting to tick onto it. As an investor, from an investor standpoint, you guys, you know, don't worry too much about your Ripple investments. They're going to be okay. The Comsa site is under maintenance, says Jenny. Oh, my goodness. I assume they must be getting it ready to have the sale in a couple hours. Mark R. Lark, I think the strategy is to move money out of alts and into Bitcoin for the airdrop. Well, that is a good point, Mark. And that's what a lot of people are going to do. We're going to see the price of Bitcoin go up as demand goes up because people are going to want to get that, you know, free Bitcoin gold. And look, I'm not going to... The same thing I did last time. I didn't focus too much on trying to get too much extra Bitcoin. You know, I actually took advantage of the buying spree as the alts went down massively. Now, was that a mistake? I don't know. I don't regret not having Bitcoin Cash. If I had an altcoin, if I had a Bitcoin miner, I might mine some Bitcoin Cash. It's quite profitable to do right now, and then buy a Bitcoin with it. But nevertheless, you know, the altcoins are going to be on big time sales. So it's something to keep an eye out for. You're going to see the value of Bitcoin go up potentially quite a bit, and the value of all your favorite altcoins go down potentially quite a bit as well. So watch him for that buying point, guys. Simon Lindsay, what's up, man? 4 a.m. in England. Holy cow, that is early. That is early. You guys either stay up super late or wake up super early. I mean, I wake up at 5 every day, but holy cow, that is early. That is early. Man. I just spent a bunch of time figuring out the Lisk delegate voting. I'm sitting back happy, receiving those nice Lisk gifts. Daily, weekly. Yeah, that's it, guys. That's a good point. That's a good point. JMR Leroy, you know, do the work, get out there, put those hours in and get your coins staking, get them out there, and you will get the returns on them, guys. So that is important. What do you think about Dragon Coin dropping tomorrow? I have no idea. I looked at the website for like a minute, and that's about it. That's about it. By Disney. That's interesting. Interesting, though, that, you know, Disney is getting into into, cryptocurrencies. It'll be funny to see what happens with that. Of course, big company, a lot of backing, big financial thing, right? So, be interesting to see. Sagoon, what's your thought about Icon? Well, Icon's an interesting story, and I haven't had a chance to follow up, on Icon's page, because as we know, Korea came out the other day, and Korea said, hey, we are banning ICOs in Korea. Now I misspoke the other day when I made the video. They're not banning Korean citizens, but they are banning companies in Korea from raising money with ICOs. So, just read news that Comsa delisted the first 2 ICO projects from their site. Oh, ouch. That's something to keep an eye out for. That's not cool. Whenever that happened. But with Icon, I don't think they've... Unless somebody else knows something. If you do, post it in the chat. But from what I know, they're still working through whether or not they're going to have to issue refunds to people or not. So that will be a real downer for the guys at Icon. Because their ICO sold out in a few hours or something like that. So I guess we'll have to end up waiting to see what happens. So Pew Pew Tube. Hey bro, what the heck is 88 coins booming on Bittrex? I have the same question, man. What the heck is 88 coin? Where'd that come from? Why is it booming? Campfire announced 2 days ago that they will do ICO but not through Comsa. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good, Yasuke Yasuda. Thank you for sharing. I wonder why that happened. Did you check out dsound.audio for music on Steam? I haven't had a chance to look at it yet, Slopestyle 2022, man. I've just been, doing videos and stuff all day, run down to the post office and all that stuff. Haven't had a chance, but, Yasuke Yasuda, thank you so much. So, guys, that's a great bit of inside information there. So, the Comsa guys, Campfire, announced, only in Japanese though, that they're not going to be having their ICO anymore through Comsa. So, Yasuke Yasuda, did they say anything about the reasons why they were going to do that, or just that's what's happening? That's what's happening. Your thoughts on Black Moon Crypto, in it for the money? Haven't looked into it enough to make a good comment, man. Buy the bad news in crypto. Yes. Simon Lindsay, that is great. And that is, of course, investing 101, guys. Go back to what Warren Buffett said, right? When people are greedy, don't buy. I'm paraphrasing here. I can't remember the exact quote. When people are greedy, don't buy. But when people are scared, that is the time to be greedy. I'm sad I missed the Regal Coin ICO. I thought it was a scam, but it 12x'd. Well, Mark R., don't worry too much. I have some good news for you about that, because go over to ICOalert.com. There's like a bajillion more ICOs up on the way. So the real trick is to wade through them all and try to find something that's halfway decent. Araz, what is this Icon coin all about? Icon is, guess we'll see what happens with it. Basically, a smart contracts platform for Korea. So people are calling it the Ethereum or the Neo of Korea. Yusuke Yasuda says, Campfire denies any comments afterwards, and CEO of Tech Bureau is supposed to let us know what happened before the Comsa ICO, but nothing is coming out yet. Ooh, it's a bit of drama before the Comsa ICO. I guess we'll have to see what happened. Brandon, I have been on the wrong video for the last 10 minutes. Oh, no. Hourglass, it's hard to say when Icon will be hitting the exchanges. I'm not sure they've figured out exactly what they're allowed to do yet. So I don't know if they issued out the tokens yet or not, or if they have to issue refunds. I think they were still working through that. I don't know. I didn't invest in Icon, so I don't know if you guys have got them yet or not. So be interesting to see what happens with that. Hey, for everyone who's just joining in, if you are a NAV supporter, go over to Twitter, find NavCoin, and retweet it. You'll be in for a chance to win. Oh, actually, no, it's sorry, you got to get over there and vote. Get over there and vote as well. Get over on Binance and vote as well. So you will be in for a chance to win 1,000 NAV. 1,000 NAV. Frank N. No cap on the Comsa ICO is not good. Yeah, that is definitely something to worry about on the Comsa ICO for sure. Plemiak, what's up, man? What's up? Welcome, welcome. When's the interview with Nadine from Hydrominer? I read they postponed the date. Really? Did you? I didn't read they postponed the date. That's fascinating. I'm the last one to know. As far as I know, I'm talking to the guys from Hydrominer tonight. I have not heard anything different from them, so it'll be interesting to chat to Nadine. If they make it, maybe they won't. You never know. Never know. Okay. SEA Beagle, what's up? Stake the nav. Stake the nav. Stake the nav. Icon KYC not completed yet. Yeah, you know, this is just one thing with ICOs. Goodness gracious. Some they even like the super organized ones. Chibi, if that's true, if the icon has not even completed their know your customer stuff yet, how is that possible? How is that possible? Yeah, Hourglass. I love Binance too. Binance is great. They're just listing so many coins. Nice. I did vote on Binance for nav. Cost me just 0.1 Binance. That's like, what, 10 cents or something. So that's awesome. That's awesome. Get over there and vote for nav, guys. You'll be in to win 10,000. Oh, they postponed the date for the ICO. Well, that does happen. That does happen. I saw it was a bit farther back, so. At the Crypto Lark, what do you think about Centricard? Looks very solid. Centricard does look very solid. Haven't had a chance to review it yet. I didn't want to review it, you know, during the ICO because it was only a couple of days away from finishing, so I didn't get in to look at it then, but it's on my list of things to look at. I do want to have a good review of Centricard because I think it's another good player in the, you know, crypto card space. So we gotta get in there and check it out and see why it's gonna go on. Dave, why are you interested in Comsa? That's a good question, Dave. That's a good question. Comsa is trying to be an ICO generator for brick and mortar businesses in particular, but also other companies too. For example, they had listed, and as I guess we found out from the Japanese version of the website, they've had one or two of their ICOs delisted, sort of back out at the last moment. But nevertheless, for example, they had a water company, and so you'd be able to buy, you know, tokens in that water company on Comsa. So pretty interesting idea. Now, no ICO projects on Comsa platform planned. Wow. Looks nothing in the pipeline. Are you buying Lark? Yasuki Yasudi. You know, I'm going to have to do a little more research outside of the live stream here and try and see what's going on with that. I don't want to spread any, you know, misinformation or anything about that, but definitely something to look into, you know, to have a good second look before you go and invest in that ICO. And that's something, again, the space changes so quickly, guys. You got to stay on your feet all the time. There's a million things happening every day with hundreds and thousands of coins. It's crazy. Hard to keep up with all the updates, that is for sure. That is absolutely for sure. Bitcoin Core or Bitcoin Gold? The Tall Man 63, is that a question? Technical buy, close to 10K subscribers. Any giveaway? Yes, there's going to be some giveaways coming, technical buy. Absolutely. Absolutely. FUD in Comsa. Da da da. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens. Interesting to see what happens, guys. Again, go do your research before you, you know, get any worries about Comsa. I'm still planning on investing in it unless I find something that makes me go, oh my god, this is terrible. But I plan on still investing in Comsa without a doubt. So, again, it's more, you know, NEM ecosystem, but I like their idea too. And even if they have lost one or two partners in the meantime, I still think that they'll go ahead, so, and be a good winner. So, Omise Go. Omise Go, is that even a question? Blake Branham, Omise Go is amazing. Come on, we all love Omise Go. We all love Omise Go. Down to 10 bucks, great. Great. You know, still so much potential for it. They haven't even got heated up yet, so keep an eye on Omise Go, guys, as always. So, one thing I wanted to talk about a little bit today. Sweden poised to become leading Scandinavian cashless society through Bitcoin. This is fantastic. Obviously, a lot of Europe's a bit back and forth depending on the country that you're looking at. But a lot of countries in Europe are taking off and adopting blockchain and cryptocurrencies in general. Places like Austria are super on board. Places like, you know, Sweden really, you know, leading the way in moving this digital society forward. Because what really happens is if you've got your money in a bank, you don't control your money. It's just like when you don't control your private key for your Bitcoin. You don't actually control that Bitcoin, right? This is the same stuff. And so in the future, moving forward, you have to have control over your money. And I think that events like what is happening today in Catalonia, so big, so big. This guy over on Forbes says that is trying to, conflate two different ideas, saying the Catalonia referendum has pushed the price of Bitcoin above $4,400. I'm not, I don't know. I know that obviously Bitcoin is highly reactive to events and to different news, but I'm not sure that Catalonian statehood is necessarily the catalyst for that. Mark R, buy gas, or just generate gas. Buy Neo, generate gas. Up to you, though. Up to you. But what has happened in Catalonia, can you see a possibility where Madrid starts to freeze people's bank accounts, starts to try to control the money, starts to try to shut down the Catalonian government or different groups that are involved in, Catalonian statehood and all these things? I can see that happening. And I can see our good friend Bitcoin being able to step in as, that intermediary to let people have that financial independence. Look, there's been a lot of talk recently about the ability for these cryptocurrencies to step in the absence of, central banks and all this stuff. And if we look at, Venezuela, great example of a country that absolutely needs to have cryptocurrency, a country that needs to get cryptocurrency on board because their government has completely failed them. I was reading the other day that 1 bolivar now equals 1 Satoshi, which is amazing. Amazing. And of course, the official exchange rate is 10 bolivars to $1. So if you can imagine the rate of inflation outside of the official market, right? It will be, gas will be $100, says Mark R. Wow. That is very, very bullish on gas. Bitcoin to hit 7,500 before Christmas. Simon, I love Madrid. It's an awesome place, but the Spanish have 3 different police who seem to be bossing the Catalonians. Mad stuff. Mad stuff indeed. Mad stuff indeed. Look, Barcelona is the driving force of, in a lot of ways, the Spanish economy. They're a donor region, right? They pay for the poorer regions, and not to say that is a terrible thing. If you're a country all together, you should be helping each other, etc., etc. But nevertheless, they felt like they were not included somehow in the process. So is this the event that actually pushed Bitcoin over 4,400? I don't particularly think so, but it could have been. Nevertheless, I think we could see a really great use case here for cryptocurrencies to step in. What if Spain starts shutting down bank accounts? Then this would be an automatic shoo-in for cryptocurrency. Of course, you have to buy that cryptocurrency with your shut down bank accounts first, but hopefully, I think that certain people, in particular in Barcelona, will be looking now towards cryptocurrencies and thinking, man, I gotta get out of my euros. Already, although in Spain and in Portugal, they've got a limit. You can only spend 3,000 euros cash, or you get a fine. Can you imagine that? Gonna go buy a car for 5,000 euros? Cop sees you, hey, what are you doing with all that money? You're gonna get a fine for that. It's crazy. Prediction: Walton coin levels off around $10. Can walk for about 3 months. Start climbing to another 20. SCA Beagle. Good prediction. Good prediction. I caught a bus from Madrid to Malaga last year, and Spain is mainly poor and desolate when you get out of the cities, says Simon Lindsay. There you go. There you go. Best identity protection in your opinion? Vikrant S. Do you mean as far as like trying to protect your accounts and stuff, Vikrant? Or are you talking about trying to stop from online fraud and stuff like that? Technical buy. The Regal coin gave many holders 15x profit. Yep, that sure did. That sure did. McAfee coin. I really want to cover McAfee coin actually before something happens with it. I think it seems pretty interesting. Maybe I'd even get a chance to talk to John. That guy would be great to talk to, I'm telling you. McAfee coin. Definitely an interesting one to look into. John McAfee's been a really big character in the space recently, and it'd be interesting to see what his actual coin does. Quite bullish on Sonum, says Brandon. Yeah, I like Sonum too. It's got a lot of room to grow. A lot of room to grow. Technical Bot, you bring up a great point, and we're going to just quickly mention that as well. There are some ICOs out there that will deliver crazy profits back to you. 15x is actually, you know, borderline nothing in comparison to some things, right? If we want to, for example, look at, what's a big one? Omisego, 3,452%. If we look at Waves, 2,500%. Metal, 5,000%. Neo, 22,000%. 22,000%. Good God. Good God, man. That's crazy. That is crazy. So look, there are some amazing ICOs out there that will absolutely deliver for you massively. Massively. And there are others out there that won't, so you know, you guys got to do your research, as you know. But Binance coin, hot on Bitrex's tail. Yeah, Binance is going really strong. I am just, that is a, you want to talk about giving Bitrex a run for the money. Here you have BitShares a run for their money. Holy cow. Holy cow, yeah. Salt Lending did moon. It came out of just, you know, boom, straight up in there. Straight up in there, 719 at the moment. So, you know, it was down a little bit below the, if I remember correctly, it was only slightly below the ICO price about a day or so ago, but now it is, of course, well back up at 719. So I think we'll see Salt Lending definitely moving forward a bit more as well. Sagoon, will you make a video on Icon? I have made a video on Icon. Go check it out. It's out there. So I have already made a video on that for you. In the future, everybody will be making extra or their main income through trading. Auto income, money while you sleep will be the norm. All our devices we own will be mining. Millionaire, boom, let's go. Well, Hourglass, it's an interesting concept. However, the one problem with that is that when everybody has lots of digital money, the market will be flooded. It'll be like what happened with silver in Spain in the 15 and 1600s. There was so much silver that came onto the market that it became worth very, very little. Something that had been highly valued and worth a lot then became actually worth very little because there was too much of it on the market. The thing that makes Bitcoin super valuable is the fact that there's only ever going to be 21 million of them. You know, and I know there's a lot of space for a lot of cryptocurrencies out here, guys, and I'm not saying that there isn't. But there will become a point where, you know, enough will be enough. And that's a long, long, long time away. But certainly if, you know, we're all just chilling out, letting all of our devices, you know, turn over income for us, somebody still has to go out and produce the energy for that, though, and so on and so forth. One thing that I was thinking about today, actually, was that it would be interesting to see a cryptocurrency that would provide a basic universal income for everybody. Now that would be an idea. That would be a powerful cryptocurrency. So that's, you know, someone out there, take that idea and run with it. Take that idea and run with it. There's your billion dollar idea. How are you guys from the U.S. getting around security stuff? Here in English, the taxman can go fuck himself as far as I'm concerned. Yep, amen to that, Simon. Vkrant S, is there an Equifax equivalent in crypto? What's the best one in your opinion? I think one company you could probably look at actually would be probably PayPal. And I know I was quite harsh on them in their review. They actually wrote me afterwards and said, "Dude, what'd you do to us? That was a really harsh review." I was like, "Well, that's, you know, that was my opinion on it, man. What are you gonna do?" But you know, you can go have a look at them. They something similar. I'm not an expert on what Equifax was doing, but I know that they in the same space anyway. So go check that out. Someone else back there was saying, no, any word on Genesis mining contracts for Bitcoin? No word on those yet at all. Definitely looking forward to seeing them come out, though. Love those Bitcoin mining contracts. That will be awesome. Binance will double to $3. Yeah, Binance has definitely got a long way to go. Where's Binance down here? Down to $1.70, up 116% on the week. Wowzers. Wowzers, yeah. BitShares number 33, Binance number 40. Watch out, BitShares. Binance is coming for you. Da da da. Oh my God, Walton Chain up to 787. Wow, that is crazy. That is crazy. Have a look at Diamond Coin. Low supply, staking, online pool mining with tokens. Interesting. Ripple is going to soar soon. Crypto questions. Why do you think Ripple's going to soar soon? A crypto-linked cooperation. A new world coin where people care about each other and nature. Simon Lindsay. Cryptocurrencies, honestly, have the power to change the world. I know we all get really excited about the monetary aspect of it, and that's really great too. I dig the money. But let's go back to Catalonia for a second. Imagine if the voting in Catalonia had taken place on the blockchain. If everybody with a cell phone, for example, registered in, the Catalonia region was sent a link that took them to a secure site, and they were able to cast their vote that way. 90% of the people who voted in this referendum voted, to leave, but only 42% of people voted. Of course, there was a lot of intimidation and violence at the polling booths, so, cryptocurrency and blockchain in particular, blockchain as a service, is going to be what revolutionizes the world, and that's what we're investing in now. That's why it's exciting to invest in these things, because these things are going to revolutionize the world, and then we're going to be rich as well. Buy those. Some people are going to buy the Lamborghinis. I'm going to buy my Tesla, maybe a Range Rover, maybe both. Why not? That will be the test of these technologies, of course, and that's a good indicator for us to show, well, how successful was this technology? Well, we were all able to buy Lamborghinis. Lamborghini's going to be doing a lot of business in the future. But my bets are on IOTA, says Matthew. IOTA's definitely got a lot of room to grow. 50 cents or whatever it's at right now is super low. But the whole crypto market, guys, has such an amazing potential to grow still. We are so undervalued with the crypto market. Billions and billions and billions of dollars still to go. If you look at some of our top projects, some of our top favorite projects in the crypto space, guys, they're worth like nothing in comparison to like big companies, right? Let's look at like 10x. 10x is worth $270 million. Of course, they don't actually have the cards really out yet, so that is something to say about 10x. But man, when 10x gets going, imagine they're as big as Visa or even a tenth as big as Visa. They're going to be gigantic, absolutely gigantic. I was talking about Steemit yesterday in one of my videos. If Steam can only get, a 50th as many users as Facebook, it'll be a multi-billion-dollar company. It'll be huge, absolutely, absolutely huge. Anti-system, anti-propaganda, anti-mainstream. I hold IOTA, but Andreas Antonopoulos' reference to its hashing functions as shoddy shook me. Still concerned. There is always room to be concerned, Plemic, and that's definitely something. Diversify, guys. Never going all in on anything. Just keep an eye on your stuff, and there will be problems. Cody, thank you very much for the contribution. Thinking of selling my 7,500 Black Moon crypto for the 20% loss to get back what Litecoin I can. Do you see Litecoin going back to $90 anytime soon? Well, Cody, interesting question. Interesting question. Why are you going to sell at a loss? Why did you invest in Black Moon in the first place? Did you like it? If so, why are you selling off immediately? If you didn't like it, why'd you get into it? That's a question you should ask yourself a bit later. As far as getting into Litecoin, I'm not going to tell you what you should do with your Black Moon. That's a question you need to think about yourself, about why you got into it. But as far as Litecoin and my prediction for Litecoin, yeah, absolutely. Litecoin, guys, is going to go back up in the very near future. So keep an eye on this space. Litecoin's fantastic and definitely has a massive amount of room to go back up. So stock up on your Litecoin, guys. It's still at a really good price. If it dips below 50, hop in and grab some. Kanyesh Navasia, welcome, man. Don't you think most of us missed crypto by a year? I mean, look at the price chart from a year ago. Huge difference. That is a great question, Kanyeshnavasia. Thank you for asking that. So many people say, well, we missed the boat and, you know, that's it. It's all over. Not at all. Look, if you bought IOTA, or if you bought NEO for like 15 cents, for example, well, that would have been pretty awesome. Chances are you probably sold it at 50 cents, though. Most people don't have the staying power to stay in it super long term. If you'd bought NEM at a cent, wow, you'd be up 25 times, right? I know I'm talking in dollar values right now. We should be talking in Satoshi values, but nevertheless, guys, nevertheless, the whole space, Kanyeshnavasia, has so much room to grow. It's not even funny. Bitcoin's only at $73 billion. It's a tiny fraction. A tiny fraction. Ripples, you know, Ripple and Ethereum and Bitcoin Cash are, you know, the next three biggest ones. Stuff like Litecoin and Dash and NEM and NEO and IOTA are so super undervalued. We have so much room to grow still. If you go farther down the list and look for some of the newer projects that come out, or if you try to find the really good ICOs, you're not missing out at all, Kanyeshnavasia. There's still so much room in this market. Things like Bitcoin, you know, if you buy them when they're low enough, you still have great potential there too. Yeah, you're not going to get a $6 Bitcoin or a $3 Bitcoin anymore. Those days are gone. Those days are gone. But, you know, there's always new opportunities. You know, Jenny Lewis picked up NEO at $7. There you go. NEO, I got mine at $7 too. That was just like 6 weeks ago. That wasn't that long ago. You know, it's already up to $35. That's amazing. Simon Lindsay, we have literally stumbled across a golden ticket by entering the crypto space. Absolutely. And of course, a little due diligence is needed. So true. So true. Absolutely. We are definitely got our golden tickets. Now, you might think you're late to the show. If you're, you know, if it's, what's this month today? October. Oh my God. If it's October 2017 and you're thinking, man, I've missed the boat. Look how expensive some of these things are, right? But look how cheap some of the things are, and try to understand the overall value of this stuff. Woo! We are still early in the game, without a doubt. Do your due diligence, study, read, and do lots of math. Says Salvatore. Yes, absolutely, Salvatore. Gotta do your due diligence. You gotta do your research. You gotta really look around and think a lot before you invest in anything. There are some amazing opportunities out there. And there are some terrible opportunities out there. And there are some right times to buy, and there are some wrong times to buy. And look, if you buy into something, make sure you believe in it. Don't just do it because you think you're going to make a quick buck. Buy something because you believe it, right? That's why I buy NEM. That's why I buy NEO. I think they're fantastic projects. They're going to shake the space up. Yo, Lark, come through New York City and do a crypto meetup party. I might just do that, by the way. I might just come through New York City and do a crypto meetup party. My dad lives in New York, actually, so I might pop through there. Komodo. Komodo. I know. This is like the most requested review for me to do is Komodo. I got to get in there and do it. 90% of the ICOs will not survive. Absolutely. I got... Ooh, Raffle. Nice work. I got Walton at $1.32 only 3 weeks ago. Nice. Nice. Traded all my Bitcoins for NEO, OMG, Walton, and QTUM 3 days ago. Good decision, I think. Hope it works out for you. You're welcome, Kanyeshnavasia. Brandon, are you heading over to Bali? I don't think I'm going to make it to Bali, actually. I'm kind of gutted about that, but just, you know, just didn't have the time and the cash to get over there. I was thinking, I'm going to get over there for a couple days, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I might still make it over, actually, but it's going to be sort of last minute if I do. You know, it's still sort of a 50-50, I'd say, Brandon, but it'll be really last minute if I do make it. So it is hard to time these altcoins. Yeah, it sure is. Epic Lifestyles. Why do you think XCM is a great project? Great question. Of course, I talk about NEM a lot on the channel. NEM was an independently developed blockchain. It's one of the most secure blockchains. They bring a lot to the table. Super great team behind them, really pushing, constantly out there doing stuff. It's, you know, 25x'd in the past 4 or 5 months, and it still has a massive distance to go as well. Salvatore. Yeah, I love Peter from the Bitcoin Pub too, man. He's awesome. Yeah, Coin Mash. You know, You guys are just so lucky. It's awesome. The crypto community here on YouTube right now is just amazing. There are so many people who are just, you know, doing awesome research and who are really getting in there and getting the info. And like, hey, you know, we don't always get stuff right. I know a lot of us, we always try and, you know, get our get our facts straight. Sometimes mess things up, you know, but, you know, people like Data Dash and, you know, Crypto Spark and all these guys were out there, you know, we're talking about stuff, and it's just such a great community, guys. So, you know, YouTube is just full of great resources. Nam! Mark R, you got it, man. You got it. Sold my Stratus. Sad but glad. Sad but glad. Oh, you got out of Stratus, huh? What happened? I know Stratus is down to $4, but, you know, guess, you know, yeah, everyone's got to make their decisions. Everyone's got to make their decisions. I still like Stratus. I think Stratus is got a lot of places to go. A lot of places to go. What is up with Stratus? Such a good 20th potential, but no one cares. I care. I love Stratus. I think it's great. I think it's great. It's just hold on. It's going to go places. It's going to go places. Crypto brings people together. Amen. Amen. Hey, post in the comment section, guys. Who is, you know, somebody that you've told about cryptocurrencies? Who is somebody that you've, you know, spread the good gospel of the Bitcoin to? You know, as I was thinking a bit about Bitcoin, it's almost borderline religious in the way that, you know, all the forks and the SegWit and SegWit 2x and Bitcoin Cash and all this stuff, they're all arguing over the tiniest of differences. It's kind of crazy. Siraj, I'm worried that the ICO surge is going to be closely identified with actually launched coins and bring public trust in the crypto arena down. That is probably one of the reasons why we see actually, have you heard about Nexus Crypto? Just came back you just came back from the Nexus conference. That's awesome. That is awesome. I did a video on Nexus. I like Nexus a lot. You can go check it out. But yeah, Nexus is cool. It's a very interesting project. I've had this the Colin Cantrell interview sitting on, you know, one of my many tabs. You guys know my tabs. Sitting on one of my tabs for ages. I keep meaning to listen to that. I got 5 of my friends to open accounts and put something in. That's awesome, SW Barb. Cool. They're all doing well since they bought in on the recent low. That is awesome. That is awesome. Very good. All of my family and half my friends, they call me nuts, says Salvatore. That's awesome. That's awesome. You got to spread the word, guys. You got to tell people about it. You got to tell people about it. It's not too late at all. You know, there's still so much room to get involved in crypto. So, you know, it's funny. My mom pushed me to finally start, you know, doing my my YouTube page and all that stuff, but she hasn't got involved in crypto yet. I keep saying, Mom, you got to get out there and get some stuff. And she says, well, yeah, I just haven't had time. Like, no, just I'll tell you to go. I'll tell you what to buy. Get into it, Mom. Get into it. But, you know, she's still waiting. Simon H, any plans to trim the mustache? Great question. Great question. It'll happen one of these days. I'll show up and I'll be a lot less hairy. But rocking the stash now. Rocking the stash while I can. Matthew, I tried to get all my friends out, but no one will listen. Oh, man. That's terrible. That's terrible. Keep trying, Matthew. Keep trying. You just gotta, you know, let them know about some of the exciting projects. It's like, hey, you know, did you ever think you might like to see like a global supercomputer? Wouldn't that be really cool? They go, oh, yeah, that would be really cool. Well, hey, cryptocurrency's got you covered. So let them know about the cool projects, you know. Try not to always focus on the money aspects either. And that, you know, I know we all get excited about making millions of dollars and getting our Teslas and Lamborghinis and stuff, but nevertheless, it's all about the technology, guys. It's a technological revolution, which is part of the reason why all this stuff is going to make us millionaires, which is pretty awesome. That's it. Technical Buy, 100+ live viewers. Absolutely, man. Thank you so much, everyone, as well, for tuning in. It's absolutely awesome to have you all here with me today and, you know, chatting about cryptocurrencies. It's amazing. 1, 2, 3, no scope. I got my brother and my friends to start buying Litecoin. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I hope you got them in when it was like 30, 40 bucks. That would have been amazing. But they're all really excited with your advice now. My 11-year-old daughter hears about Bitcoin all the time. That's awesome. That is awesome, awesome, awesome. That was so cool. That was so cool. Salvatore, I love the stash. Don't do it. All my friends still believe in the US dollar. Oh, no. Oh, the old US dollar. The old US dollar. It's amazing that America can be $20 trillion in debt, and, you know, the bank keeps giving them credit. They keep printing money, and everyone's like, oh, this is okay. That's fine. That's not a problem. And yet Bitcoin's the scam. My son Ethan loves Ethereum, and that's what he calls himself. Emma Hayes, that's awesome. That's awesome. Well, he shows good taste. He shows good taste. Ethereum's a fantastic project, of course. Jenny Lewis, I have everyone doing $100 a week on Bitcoin. That's awesome. That is awesome. Oh, that's such great stories to hear everyone out there talking about cryptocurrencies. That's awesome. I saw a really interesting video drawing comparison between crypto and gold. Might want to consider researching Bitcoin and Ethereum crash, giving gold investors false hope. Interesting. Brandon, my local newspaper in Tasmania. Brandon, you're in Tasmania. Awesome, man. I want to come over there so much. Posted an article about bringing Bitcoin ATMs to Tasmania. Wow. That's great. That is great. I'm hoping that as soon as I can get enough cash together one of these days, I want to bring more Bitcoin ATMs to New Zealand. So, you know, that's a fantastic thing. Look, it's get out there and, you know, just bring it up in casual conversation with people. Like, go into the pub, like, hey, bartender, what do you think about Bitcoin? You know, hey, you over there on the bus, what do you think about Bitcoin? And just, you know, people start thinking, oh, I was on the bus the other day and some kid told me about Bitcoin, or some young man told me about Bitcoin. This is awesome. People will catch on, guys. Sleepy Tibbers, I'm putting 10% of my paycheck into crypto. Is that too much or too little? Sleepy, no one can tell you if that's too much or too little except you. Simon, I am in New Zealand, but no one can tell you if that's too much or too little except for you. Really, Sleepy. You know, what's your rent like? What are your food expenses like? All this stuff, you know, are you know, getting out there and getting to a film and stuff once in a while? As long as you don't drop your bread money, it's all good, says Salvatore. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Look, 10% is a great number. I think that's really good. If you can solidly do that every week, awesome. You're going to do so well in the long run doing that. You know, if you can afford a little bit more, that's great. If some weeks it's going to be a little bit less, that's fine. But try to aim for that 10%. Just tax yourself that. That is fantastic. I'm always spreading the word. How do Bitcoin ATMs work when transfer time is like 35 to 40 minutes, Siraj? I know a lot of Bitcoin ATMs will like print out a receipt for you, and then you got to go and some of them are like you print out a receipt and you go and then go to the website, for example, and get it that way. Simon, you don't sound like the Flight of the Conchords chaps. That is true. I grew up in the States, actually. I got my mom into crypto, and she told me today to take a look at Binance. That's awesome. When your mom starts giving you crypto tips, then you know it's real, guys. That's amazing. That's amazing. Salvatore, I'm trying to drop the cancer sticks and plan to do the same. Salvatore, that is great, you know, motivation for you. Imagine every pack of cigarettes you buy, that could have been some Bitcoin. That could have been some Litecoin. Think of it that way next time you're smoking a cigarette. Oh, that's like, you know, 0.001 Bitcoin. Oh, crap. You know, so keep that in mind. Day one of no BTCC. Is the correction over already? So day one of no Bitcoin China. Maybe. Just stick to the natural smoke. You remind me of Weird Al. Smokes are $40 a pack. Whoa, that is almost one year. That's crazy. That is crazy. Yeah, cigarettes are super expensive here in New Zealand as well. I don't even mind having a cigarette once in a while, but I don't buy them in New Zealand. Now, if I go overseas and I'm in, you know, Bali or something, I'll pick up a pack of cigarettes, smoke a couple of them, throw it away, be done with it. But not at $40, man. That's Bitcoin right there. That is Bitcoin money. Holy cow. I believe once China's 19th Communist Party convention is over in October, whoever is elected general secretary will be pro-crypto, and all China-based coins will explode, like Neo, Jorge says. Well, Jorge, that's interesting. It depends on if the person is actually pro-crypto or not. You know, what's going on in the Politburo? Are they trying to push pro-crypto stances, or are they trying to push anti-crypto stances? So it'll be interesting to see who gets up there. Shout out to Binance Exchange 2.0. I'm down to 1 pack in 2 days, so I'm on my way. All right, good work. Good. Keep going, Salvatore, man. You can do it. You can do it. Just think about that Bitcoin, man. Think about that Bitcoin. Weed only, no cigarettes. I thought Ripple was able to process more than Ripple. What? What are you talking about there, Siraj? How about Verge? Chart looks good. Is it going to explode? SW Barb 1. Verge is doing really good. Verge is doing super good. I've left it on CoinMarketCap again, haven't I? But Verge is doing fantastic. Definitely got a lot of room to go. The appetite in the market for privacy coins is crazy. Is absolutely crazy, guys. So, Chris Smith, thank you very much for the contribution, man. Hey, brother, can you tell us what you think will happen with ADA on Bittrex? Just got added and it has the highest trading volume of any coin right now. Which way will the chart go from here? Let's try and find ADA real quick. Is it this one? It is this one, Cardano coin, huh? Is this what we're talking about right here? It's already down a bit. Interesting. I don't know. Well, I'll have to get back to you on that one. I'll have to have a look at it. Actually, you know, do a video. I have no idea what that coin is, so we're gonna have to have a little check on that a bit later. But I'll make a note on it. We'll get some video out on this pretty soon if I think it's you know, a worthwhile project to make a video on. How about Digibyte? If Verge is better than other privacy coins, then it seems so cheap right now. Well, that's true. It is pretty cheap right now. It's all about what is going to end up happening with these privacy coins. Look, they've all been doing really well. They've all been doing really well. You know, and yeah, some of them are down a bit on the week or whatever, but overall, they've been doing really, really well. This was something I saw on Twitter, and I kind of liked and wanted to share with you guys. I took a glimpse into the future. Metal Wallet will replace my Ether wallet. This, of course, is coming from somebody who is doing the alpha testing of the Metal Wallet. Hopefully we'll see that again by the end of the year. That's what Marshall Hayner was saying when I was talking to him. Saying, yeah, by the end of the year, guys, the Metal Wallet is coming. And that wallet, Metal Pay itself, will be quite revolutionary in the space. So again, Metal, where are we at today with Metal? I think it's still way down in price, isn't it? Yeah, Metal's all the way down here. 945 though, up quite a bit, up 18% on the week. So definitely when I was talking in my live stream last week, it was down to like $8 or something. That was definitely time to get into Metal. But nevertheless, Metal at $10 is still a pretty good deal. So keep an eye out for it, guys. ADA ICO, 0.002 pennies, but appears to be a solid project. Interesting. Interesting. There you go. You know what the most talked about ICO, the most requested ICO guys being like, hey, promote our ICO, as you can probably expect. But Electronium is probably one of the most requested ones that I've been seeing at the moment. Oh no. I think we're offline. What's going on, guys? Oh, there we go. We're back. We're back. Electronium has been one of the most requested ICO reviews that I've seen in a long time. So many just independent people getting on writing. And I know some of those are legitimate because they've been seeing the advertisements and all this stuff. Advertising doesn't always equal good product, of course. But what do you guys think? Has anyone actually looked into this? Does it look like something that I should review? Or is it just hyped? ADA is 3 pennies. What are your picks for October? Epic Lifestyles. That's a fun question. Let's answer that one. Picks for October. Things to definitely look ahead for. NEM's got Catapult coming out pretty soon. Be watching out for that. That'll add a lot of value to NEM when it does come out. 10x's card will be released at the end of November, actually, so probably still pretty cheap to buy into 10x up until that card release. Something to keep in mind. Walton still has a lot of room to grow, but be careful about buying in at the all-time high, guys. That would be one thing to keep in mind. Binance, a lot of room to grow still, so do keep an eye on that. Moving a bit farther down. What happened to Nexus? Nexus just took a big hit after that Aspen thing, didn't it? Nav coin are probably one of the biggest ones to watch. Now, according to the guys over at Nav, they've got a lot of exciting news coming out soon. A lot of new updates and stuff like this. So when that news gets made, I think we'll see Nav pump up quite a bit more. Of course, it's up 18% on the week, which is pretty decent. 92 cents is an absolute steal for Nav at this point as well. So Wan Chain, Red Pulse, Zen Protocol, Aeon, Aura Booming. October is my picks of the month, says Simon. Ah, yeah, Red Pulse ICO as well. How can we forget? Red Pulse ICO is coming as well. Sell your kids and keep your car. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, Ubik's got a lot of potential as well. I've only looked into it a little bit, but definitely need to do a review on Ubik one of these days as well. So 10x falling last few hours, might have to stay away and try to catch the bottom. Derek, what's up, man? What's up? We're just about finishing up the show, Derek, but welcome in for the last few minutes, man. Welcome in for the last few minutes. Look, there's a lot of great coins here. A lot of ones that are super undervalued. Things like 10x are super undervalued. Civic's still pretty undervalued. PivX is seeming pretty happy around $3 right now. So might not go too far too fast. Definitely PivX has got a lot of potential in front of it. The guys with the PivX guys want to sit down and have a chat with me, which is going to be really cool. I'm trying to get together some questions for them. Hey, here, quick shout out to you guys. Does anyone have a question they would like me to ask the PivX team? If you have a question for the PivX team, let me know and I'll ask them when I get a chance to talk to them. Bloom token coming soon will be huge, huge. Yeah, I'll have to check into that. Man, they're just, there are so many exciting projects out there, guys. Some of them get a lot of reviews on YouTube. Some of them get no reviews on YouTube. I talked about BioCoin today, and thanks, Plemic, for the tip on going to check that one out, because I really love checking out projects that are actually like pretty interesting and try to do something a little bit different, but especially ones that people aren't talking about. And like, I don't know if we'll ever get around to talking about Electronium. I know it's super popular right now, and people would really like it as a super popular video, but I feel like enough people will end up talking about that maybe it's not necessary that I do. I don't know. I might talk about it anyway because it's a popular topic, but I really like looking at things that are game changing and gonna shake things up a little bit. There are lots of good coins. You have to ride the hype, crypto waves, then come back with profits to scoop up the cheap projects. What makes PivX better or different than Zcoin? Power Ledger, FTW. New to cryptocurrency. Oh, to have a time traveling device. Still so long to go though. That is absolutely right, Rohan. Still so long to go. CryptoCoin Kiwi, what's up, man? Welcome to the show. Okay. What makes you better than Zcoin? Alright, I wrote that question down. We'll ask him that. Game credits. Haven't looked into Epic Lifestyles. Next insider tip, BitClave. BitClave. We'll add it to the list, man. We'll add to the list. So many interesting projects out there, If only I had more hours in the days, but gotta do other stuff. Gotta, do the regular day job and try to get the cheese business going and all that fun stuff at the same time. So cryptocurrency reviews only get so many hours of my day, unfortunately. But that is the thing. Did Power Ledger actually get a meeting with Elon Musk? I haven't heard an update on that, Luke, but follow them on Twitter, and they will definitely let you know. Power Ledger is like super good on social media. They're all over it. So, what is PivX's favorite whiskey? Great. Ben Wallace, is the PivX interview going to be live? Probably not, Ben. Probably not. I'll probably just meet with the guys whenever is best. It'll just depend on that. But if it's at a decent time for me, I might go live with it. But probably just gonna meet with them in advance and release it a bit after that. I don't edit my videos to try and make things look cooler. I just rock with whatever happened. Do it live, man. Do it live, and then record it and put it out for you guys. So. Crypto Kiwi, start mining. That is true. Get in there. Seth, you sell cheese for a living. Well, it's one of the things I'm trying to do for a living, so it's a complicated question. Complicated question. Anyway, what are your predictions for ARK? Might be a good time to buy. Okay, as last question I'm going to answer for the day for you guys. What do we have a look at ARK here? 285. Pretty decent time to buy ARK. Let's see what the Satoshi value is looking at. Satoshi. Oh yeah, pretty decent time to buy ARK. Look, we're already down at, what, 63,000? And that's, of course, nearly half, nearly 50% of the previous high values. So, you know, not a bad time to get into ARK at all if you haven't got into it yet. Of course, it would have been better to get back in August, but nevertheless, you know, you might see a decent amount of value still coming in from that. Could ask Pivot Team thoughts on proof of stake versus proof of work. Yeah, not a bad question. Not a bad question at all. PivX, who do you see as your closest competitor? Why is PivX better than Monero? Yeah, I'm going to ask them kind of just in general, like, you know, what do you guys think about your competition? You know, who do you see as your biggest competitors? You know, what makes you better than Zcoin? I'll put Monero down as well. We got to put Verge down. We got to ask them what makes PivX better than Verge? Of course. And let's do proof of work versus proof of stake. That'll be fun too. Okay. Guys, you know what time it is. Thank you so much for joining into the live stream today. I really appreciate all the questions, all the stories about people, you know, spreading the good word of cryptocurrencies is absolutely awesome. Really appreciate everyone joining in and contributing and, you know, sharing their knowledge in the comments section. It's absolutely awesome, guys. Thank you so much. Long live the blockchain, and peace out till next time.